Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving a it's going to be a review video for let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 titles. I was going to wait to get about 10, but with the holiday season coming up and everything, I'm going to be busy watching. I've been busy watching horror for the this month, and then. Uh, then I'll have Christmas coming up. Actually, starting tonight is the night I'm filming this. We start the Christmas Hallmark, so I'm gonna be busy watching a lot of other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give my review for these while I can still remember them. And uh, but I got 6 movies here. I'm gonna just do them all now in this video. I'm probably gonna do it this way for a lot of these older titles from here on out, unless it's like a theme, like Christmas movie or Halloween horror kind of movie. Then I may do them. I'll also do them separately. But anything random stuff like this, I'm just going to save for a big video of like 10 or so. But anyways, enough rambling. So let's get started here. First up, we have go this way with it. Magma. This is obviously a disaster film. Starring Xander Berkeley, Amy Jo Johnson, which was my biggest draw for this because I wanted to hear something other than Power Rangers. This was okay. It wasn't anything amazing. It had potential there. I love Dante's Peak. I love Volcano. I was hoping this would kind of be in that realm. Unfortunately, it's just really bad CGI. It looked like Sci-Fi Channel, which this may have been on the Sci-Fi Channel at one point. I don't know. But the graphics was just very poor Sci-Fi Channel quality. The acting was fine. But the story it just was flat. It just was a flat story. It didn't really build any kind of suspense, in my opinion. Didn't really give me enough to give me any enjoyment out of this. When people died, it was like, I mean, this is just to say how bad the CGI was for it. When people would die, it would be like they would just blink off the screen. It's like 1 minute they're there, and then it's like poof, they're gone. It's like uh, it was just weird. I didn't like it, and but just very just film. So gave this a 2 out of 5. Don't recommend it. Won't be making the shelf. Next is Brendan Fraser and Albert Brooks in The Scout. I did enjoy this one. This was a fun one. I thought it was very funny. I loved Brendan Fraser and I thought he did a good job. Albert Brooks was funny. I love a good sports comedy when it's done well. There is some dramatic elements to this, especially toward the end. They dive into that some. Could they have dived into it more? Possibly. But overall, still very fun, entertaining film. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Definitely recommend that one. Next, another Brendan Fraser film with Chris Kattan and Bridget Fonda, and that is Monkey Bone. I enjoyed this one for what it was. It's stupid and ridiculously bad, but I think Brendan Fraser's funny. I love the little monkey, and when Brendan Fraser's character ends up jumping into Chris Kattan's dead body, and then the monkey goes into Brendan Fraser's body. I thought that was I just thought it was great. I thought there was great chemistry between them when they were on screen together. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. Just know what you're going in for. It's stupid, ridiculous. Um, Obviously not critically great, but just for what it was, just for the enjoyment I got out of it, I gave it a 4 out of 5. Now for one that's probably going to get me some hate. I watched Airplane. I didn't love this one. These types of comedies are very hit and miss for me. A lot of the time it's a miss. I did not find this movie funny for like the first quarter to half of the movie. Probably half the movie. It finally did start getting a little funny once we fully got onto the plane and we got the stuff going on actually on the plane. It started to finally get funnier, but still just wasn't enough to make me love this movie. I know it's a classic. I know people love this one. It's for some the best comedy, or one of the best comedies ever made. It wasn't for me. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. I know that's probably going to get me some hate, but I'm sorry. It just wasn't for me. And like I said, it's just that style of comedy, just very hit and miss, and that was just a miss. Next is Sandra Bullock and Ben Affleck in Forces of Nature. Didn't really care for this one. This one actually, I believe, this actually got lower than Airplane. So, it tries to build this relationship between Ben Affleck and Sandra Bullock. It just wasn't there. The story just wasn't anything interesting. I checked out a lot on it. Still watched it, but I kind of didn't care. I just kind of watching it to finish the movie. I didn't really find it that funny. I might have laughed a couple times, but nothing really that hilarious. They try to do a little bit of drama with it, but I was just so checked out of this by that point. I just didn't really care. I gave this a 1 out of 5. Mostly just because I thought Sandra Bullock did good in it, and I think the potential could have been there had the story just been better. So, 1 out of 5. Like I said, at least I like Airplane better than that. And lastly, for this video, is Candice Cameron Bure in A Bone to Pick. This is the first of the Aurora Teagarden mysteries. I started the second one. I still need to finish it. And if I'll enjoy it, then I'll have to figure out how to get the rest. But yeah, watch this one. I enjoyed this one. I thought the mystery was good. It kept me guessing. To an extent, I sort of kind of was starting to figure it out, but still had me guessing a little bit in the beginning. I thought all the acting was really good. The romance, there's a little bit of a romance in here, but not really. I don't really focus on that. This isn't what this series is really fully about. It's just more of a murder mystery series. So, because they are part of like this murder club where they talk about true crime and stuff like that. Which I know you'd love to be a part of something like that. But yeah, this is just a good start. Very good, solid start. Kept me entertained. Really got me invested with hating some of the characters, so I did a good job there. and look forward to checking the rest out. I heard they only get better from here. So this for me was a 4 out of 5. If this is a 4 out of 5, I can only imagine how the rest of the series is going to be. As long as this second one pans out really well, at least a 4 out of 5, then I'll look to get the rest of them, because this series, as for right now, is over with. There's 18 movies total, I believe. Um, so I'll eventually have to get them. I think there is like 3 sets of like 6 apiece in it, I believe. And then there's like an overseas set that has all 18. But I was looking, and that set has them all in sleeves, packed in sleeves, which I don't really like. So I may just end up having to spend the money and get the 6 film sets, because I think there's like, I know at least 2 sets out of it. We may be missing the last few. I think they still need to put out maybe one more set to finish it off, but we'll see. I have to find for see what kind of prices there are for them, but yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. 4 out of 5. Can't wait to watch the rest of them. So that is everything for this big review. So please comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for our videos, and we will see you on the next one.